Well, hello and welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Today, well, we're in Uptown on the outskirts of Paphos. We've just stopped at the Eni petrol station, which is just off the Limassol Paphos highway, just beneath Konya village. And we're going to waggle down towards Yeroskipu, and we're going to take you down to Paradise Harbour area. But before we do, let's introduce you to the most beautiful woman in the world who's watching Paphos Cyprus.
Hello everybody, how nice to see you again and again.
And again. So stick with us, different route today. Go in charge of the ship, let's put it into gear and we're off. There we are, that's Michael. That's a Gumbara number 1. You alright Michael? See you later. I'm on first name terms with most of the petrol attendants in Paphos because, well, we do an awful lot of kilometres and, well, I don't drive the most economical car in the world, shall we say. Let me just put 50 euros in the tank, just so you understand that doesn't go very far. I understand most of our viewers are from the UK and Germany and Holland and Poland, and I understand that 50 euros doesn't go very far there. That'll last us until tomorrow lunchtime, and then we'll pop in again and fill up. In fact, I'll pop in the morning because tomorrow I'm off to Nicosia, receive you the booth.
Are you?
I'm going all the way to Nicosia tomorrow, yeah.
Goodness. To where?
Nicosia.
And?
Well, I'm going to return the scooter that's given us a bit of troubles.
Yeah, you told me.
I've decided.
Now I remember why. You know, Mr. Paul, you put in this benzene as like it was a water.
It is like water, yes.
That's where your money is going.
Unfortunately, unfortunately. Let's show the people the route. This is the wiggle and waggle because they're digging up that road. A lot of big digging going on in downtown Paphos at the moment. So forgive this little side route with potholes from, well, HELL, and they've put these little speed ramps along it to slow people down as well, because obviously this is a bit of a residential area, so we understand that bit. Now, if you're looking up into the sky, you may have noticed that it's not actually that blue, although there is an EasyJet plane just coming in to view, if you can see it, and that's dropping its wings and it's going to land in downtown Kato Paphos and deliver 250 wonderful people to paradise. But anyway, back to the sky. It's not that blue, and the sea, well, it doesn't look that blue either. I'm dressed head to toe in blue, but Crucivia Booth seems to understand that the weather's a little bit blacky grey, so she's dressed in grey with a little bit of a rose bird underneath.
Pelican.
So all that's actually missing is
you, of course you. So get yourself and a big bird for a canoe and start paddling like crazy, because don't you understand that we all are waiting and crying just for you?
There we are. So get yourself on a big bird. Here we are. So we're coming into the area known as Yeroskipu. So if people are wondering how to find their way around Paphos, perhaps this could be the video for you. So we're going to go straight to the end of Crucivia Booth, and then we're going to join the main thoroughfare road from the...
What?
Thoroughfare road, yes, main road.
This?
Well, a thoroughfare is like a main road, yes, but it means like main road. Horrible. Same mermaid.
It's like mermaid.
Like a mermaid. Hey, you're getting better with that pronunciation of that word.
Yes.
So there we are. Right. So this is going to join the main thorough. I can't say it anymore. I've got tongue twisted. Anyway, we're in downtown Yeroskipu. That's Yeroskipu Square straight in front of us. So if you were to go left, you'd go out towards Paphos Airport, but we're going to go right back into Paphos town.
Mr. Paul, if you can't pronounce that very native word for you, how can I do it?
Well, what happens with certain words, once you say them 2 or 3 times, you get tongue twisted. Thoroughfare. Now I can say it.
Thoroughfare.
There we are. So we are in downtown Yeroskipu on an overcast day in the 2nd week of December, but luckily it's not cold. It's around about 17.5 degrees. You did hear me correctly, 2nd week of December, 17.5 degrees. The only thing that's missing other than you is the sun glistening in the sky. But you never know. it might come out that little bit later. But we are promised a slightly overcast today and overcast tomorrow, and then guess what? Back to business as usual. Sunny, 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 sunny. Give you a bearing here. We've got the Papa Antonio Bakery on the left hand side. You've got CY Bet, Dave Jono if you're in town, just over there on the right. You've got a pharmacy on the left. You've got the Tall Boy DIY on the right. It's called the Tall Boy because he's a very, very tall man indeed. The Agape petrol station. And then just over here you've got a little restaurant where we go. I think it's called On the Grill, translated to English. Is that place there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, something always on the grill. Great place, and we often go there for lunch once or twice a week, probably more at the moment because the Royal Restaurant in downtown Kato Paphos has closed down for the season, so we're stuck for places to go. Now at these traffic lights here, if you were to go right, you'd go up into the Yeroskipu industrial area. So if you're looking for, well, car parts and all sorts of other things, car paints, aluminium doors, bits and bobs like that, that's the place to go. But we're not going to go right, we're going to go straight, which means we're going to come out to the former Debenhams roundabout. Now it's called the ERA department store.
That's the road where I work.
It is. If you go right, you go and find Oching La Bouffe, hard at work, colour matching and that kind of thing. If you want a kitchen, you've got CK Kitchen Design there on the left. You've got Revolution Hair Salon. You've got Sabas MS Auto Trade Limited coming up on the left. And you've got My Bank, the Bank of Cyprus, which is just over there. And it is my bank because it's a bankrupt bank, a bit like me. There we are. Car dealer, Focal Point Kitchen. And here is the Royal Artemis Private Hospital on our left-hand side. Main roundabout. We're going to go left down the tree-lined avenue to Paradise. Just over there is Next for Kids, which is tacked on to the front of the former Debenhams department store, which is the ERA store. If you were to go straight, you'd go into Midtown Paphos, go past the Gumbaru's office. That's the Gumbaru number 1, which obviously is the mayor. He's quite a tall man as well. See for the biff?
Tall man?
He is quite tall.
I have seen him only sitting, never seen him walking, so I cannot measure.
He is quite tall. I put him at about 6 foot.
6 foot.
185, somewhere around there.
Right.
There we go. Ms. Oching La Bouffe speaks English, but when you're going to go into measurements and miles and that kind of stuff, you have to speak in the gobbledygook language known as metric.
What language?
Gobbledygook.
Like cannibal language.
There we are. Like a cannibal language. There we are. Gobbledygook, which means like double Dutch.
Oh.
There we are. Okay. It's what we say for things that we don't understand or whatever. Anyway, gobbledygook, double Dutch. We're on the tree-lined avenue and we're going to go down to Kato Paphos. Again, if you were to go left here, you'd go back up into Yeroskipu, where we just come from. And if you were to go right, you'd go into the Universal area. And that's quite a popular area with people who have holiday homes in Paphos area. And of course, people come on holiday, they stay in apartment complexes in that area as well. A massive, massive area, by the way. One of these days, we'll go and carve it up. And we also have one of our Gumbarus who lives in there. Well, he's coming out in January anyway. Ronnie Miller, if you're watching, a big, big hello to you. So we're going to go down this road, tree-lined avenue, which takes us all the way down to Paradise, which of course is downtown Kato Paphos. This road, I keep warning you in case you forget, if you happen to hire a car, borrow a car, or even steal a car, please stick to the speed limit on this road, because at the end of this road, the boys in blue are waiting for you, and they'd like to give you a very, very big welcome to Cyprus and fine you not less than €75. So be very, very careful. If you're running short of benzene here, you've got a Petrolina petrol station on your left-hand side. Again, I know all those people in there because I frequent that one quite often as well. There's a man walking his dog. Doggy, doggy.
Doggy, doggy. The best animals in the world are doggies and horses.
And horses. Why horses?
And horse. Horse are the good animal because they are the friend of yours and they cannot never bite you.
I don't know about that. They probably can bite you and kick you.
Yeah,
Yes,
kick you, yes, but
yes.
bite you.
There we are.
If you're a good friend and they know you from the childhood, they cannot bite
Well,
They
I
can
don't know.
only kick you.
I don't know that many horses. This is the area where the gun barrows in blue hang out. As you can see, they're not there. This little roundabout, we're going to go straight over. We might steal a lollipop as we go across, but we're going to go into downtown Kato Paphos, as the signpost says, K Paphos Harbour. So that's Kato Paphos Harbour, 3 kilometres. This road here, scattered with various apartments. There are some businesses on the left-hand side, but most of them are not much use to you. The most important one probably is coming up is the Veronica Hotel. Quite a popular hotel with tourists in the summer season. And again, it's an array of shops across the road, a taverna, Stanley Betts for Dave Jono if he fancies it. You've got the Colosseum restaurant, and then this is the Neapolis University over there on the right, and then this is the Avanti Hotel on the left. So we're going to go right and take you into the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour area. Right in front of us is a very, very popular hotel, and we like it as well, but they just don't like us very much. That's the Olympic Lagoon, and that's where the Carters are going to go and stay in April, and that's where Miss Ellie is going to find out that she missed a lot, but in the end she got to see it all and digest it. Hopefully they'll have a word with the security while they're there. Shamrock Pub, if you want an Irish bar, that's there on the left. The Ampora Resort again is on the left hand side here, and then just over there is a multi-storey block of apartments being built. That's a new resort of villas, townhouses and apartments. Obviously the apartments are going to have a great view, but whether we like the height of it, I don't know. What do you say, Christina?
You know, I was just, you were talking, I was listening to you. But now I was thinking about Miss Justin. She replied today about the snowy day right there where they live. And also she sent me the picture. That's the car. It's full of, around is snow. And it's like, the car is like a Santa Claus who arrived in the shape of car. How nice. I thought to myself, I wish I was there.
Well, you do and you don't. It's a picture postcard. That's correct. Big hello to you, Justin, and my gun barrow number 1, Mr. Andy. I doubt if he's racing around the back lanes of Staffordshire that much. It is rather nice blue BMW. It's blue, and it is a very nice one. But at this time of year, I hope that he's driving very, very carefully, because we do know he likes to put his foot down, because Miss Justine has told me. But they'll be getting ready for Christmas, and of course they've probably got a log fire, they've got access to internet, so kick your shoes off, sit back, get a cup of Ovaltine and watch the next episode of Watching with Sibiala Booth as she drives us into the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour area. You've got the Fivros restaurant over there, corner restaurant. You've got the Amara Hotel on the left hand side. Almira, sorry.
Godfather.
I'm sorry. And then just over yonder to the right hand side, that's Bar Street. That's the scruffier start to Bar Street. As you go down it, it does get better. That there is the Nest Cafe. Lots of people are very familiar with that cafe. It's been there a long time. Dame Anne, who's been coming here for many years, Miss Maggie, many years, understand that cafe's been there a very long time. Yes, proceed.
I don't want to insult any part of Cyprus or Paphos, but it came to me now, right now, while Mr. Paul was talking about scruffy and things. If Paphos Bar Street had to take part in the competition of ghostiest ghost town in the world, that Bar Street, one part of it, would be taken the first place.
It would win, probably, yes. That's the Kato Paphos Promenade, and it's the weekend, so they've closed it off. So you can walk down it, you can scooter down it, or if you've got a police car, you can go down it as well. Unfortunately, we haven't brought the scooters with us, because like I say, mine is being a bit temperamental, but I'm driving it back to Nicosia tomorrow, and we're coming back with a new one. So we're on the back streets of the promenade area in downtown Kato Paphos, so we're going to wiggle round, and we're going to bring you back round and show you a truly spectacular view. Even though it's a gloomy day, it's still going to be a great view across the semi-blue Mediterranean Sea. Coming up on our left-hand side now is the Papa Antonio supermarket in the harbour, which means that's Zoe Leather over there, and that means that that's the Basilica Holiday Resort on the right hand side. That's Chris Car Hire. And then coming up over here, you've got Theo's Diamonds Jewellery, and you've got Theo's Kiosk, and you've got the April shop, a favourite with Miss O, so sweet Caroline. That's a little roundabout that takes you back up to the Mall. We're going to go left past this parade of shops here. The Double Trouble boys are staying in an apartment up there somewhere. So that in front of us now means it's the harbour. So stick with us. You're going to get some great views, that's for sure. There's Santa Claus, he's waiting for us. And there's the boats, some small boats, some big boats. That's the harbour kiosk.
It's a little bit windy, as I see.
It's got a chill. On this wind there is a chill. Yeah. Let's take a left, go see for the booth. We're going to go into the car park to the rear of the harbour area. So that's the start of the harbour there. There's Mr. Yanis sitting there waiting to guide you on his boat trips.
He's in a better mood today.
Well, as the weekend ends, he gets more happy because he says the locals, obviously, they've either been on the boat trips or don't want to go on the boat trips. Very simple. So he's looking for foreigners, mainly tourists. So as the week starts again, more and more come in. Yeah. And there again, if you look up in the sky, there's another plane of EasyJet coming in. So that's another 250 potential boaters. Another. There you go, Damon Ritchie, especially for you. There we are. Now, if you missed it in a previous video, we can't actually show you the view we want to see. You can see that view there. Pull up here, Chrissy, with the booth.
I'll jump.
And we'll go for a dismount. But as you can see, they're doing some renovations in the harbour area. Obviously, we'll keep you abreast with what's going on, and we'll be coming down every week to show you what's going on. But obviously, some of it we can't see because they go and put these big fences all the way around it, and they're restricting our view of the blue Mediterranean Sea. Now, talking about views, let's have a quick twirl from the most beautiful woman in the world. There she is, Miss Graciliana Booth. Looking absolutely spectacular today. And where are we going tonight?
Tonight we get a birthday party of my dearest daughter, Ella. I hope everything will go all right.
We're going to have a great night, that's for sure. So they've removed all the piers that were over there, and one hopes that they're going to build some new ones, because I think, and most other people think, those little piers where you could walk out, those platforms, were spectacular. So hopefully they're going to replace all of that. That's the Kato Paphos Fort Castle just over there, and now we're coming into the Kato Paphos harbour area. And as you can see, there's a bit of wind going on, and there's a bit of movement in that sea. It's getting a bit chopsy, to be honest. But as you can see over there are people in shorts and t-shirts, because of course they are from further afield. And this weather, around about 17.5, 18 degrees today, a bit cloudy as you can see, is still absolutely spectacular for the second week of December. Not that we're making fun of you.
Yes, I love this song.
Oh no, that's it. So a bit of dancing. Graciliana Booth's going to dance. Here we go. Doesn't get any better than that. You've got the dancing, pirouetting Chichotchka girl in downtown Kato Paphos Harbour, and we're working our way now towards the metal boxes, where you never know, we might get a little bit of a dancey again. Here we go. I better get the keys, I've just realised. People who follow the channel understand that Graciliana Booth leaves keys hanging out of her back pocket and that kind of thing.
Can you imagine?
And you can end up with no keys. There we are. Look at that for a seagull.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
He's spotted something.
Look at this beautiful flight. It's a flight of...
He's just hovering over there. He's spotted something. Wow. And he's thinking it could be time for lunch. In fact, it is time for lunch. There he is.
Wow.
There you go. Seagulls in downtown Kato Paphos harbour. We've got it all. Let's go down that way, Grisivia LaBouffe, because I think we're going to get some nice chopsy water views as we follow the rear end of watching Grisivia LaBouffe.
It's going so unusual way, and it's the speed of it. And there is one more.
Well, they're hunting for food, aren't they? They've spotted food and they're now going to stalk it, catch it, and unfortunately for the prey, eat it. So we're on one of the raised platforms. There's a little one there. Let's hope he gets away. So as you see, the platform we're walking on is wibbling and wobbling around. It's that little bit chopsy. Let's get to the end, Grisivia LaBouffe, and then let's show the people a beautiful, beautiful view in and around the Kato Paphos harbour. And then, of course, it'll be time for a very, very good goodbye. Of course, if you like what you see, please hit the like, click subscribe. And don't forget to come back for a little bit more of our madness. If you want to watch the channel really grow, click through to the About page and make a small contribution or buy us a coffee. And you never know, we may appear on a promenade close to you, somewhere in downtown Rotherham, Mr. Dave Johnny.
As you understand, the sea is becoming chopsy-mopsy, that we like it like that, because it's a little bit more exciting, and the people have left their own boats here. But I see that this boat is looking rather homeish thing, and I love it, that one. I would like to tell you many, many things for watching. Many, many thanks. Sorry for watching. And now
Stealing your English.
Stealing my English, you. And I would like to tell you how much we love you. And please, don't forget to come and see another of our madnesses. Many kisses. And bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. I'm sure that was specially for the one and only Sir Damon Ritchie. And we hope that you're having a great time. We assume you're in Scotland, because that's where Muzuska is. So we assume that you're building snowmen. Have a look at that. And now Grisivia LaBouffe is monkeying around, and she's definitely going to fall on her jumper if she tries to stand on that. Grisivia LaBouffe, bad idea.
I was going to sit on it to be feeling like I'm on the carousels, you know.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
It is a bit chopsy-mopsy, Miss watching Grisivia LaBouffe. If you want to watch something funny, here we go. She's going to end up in that murky-looking blue Mediterranean Sea, I think.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Come on, chopsy-mopsy.